Hello, in the description of this video you're going to find a download link, and that download link will let you get this demo for two scripts that I've made. The first is a fence or a wall repair script. As you know, BIS leaves gaps in their fences so that players can move through them easily, and they don't have to walk all the way around the fence or wall. However, for some missions you might want to fix these walls, and this script will allow you to do that. The second script that I'll demonstrate is a fence cutting script, and that will allow you to cut through fences. So, if you have a toolkit in your inventory, you'll get a little red option, and if you're near a fence and use that red option, a pair of pliers will appear in your hand, and then you'll start doing an animation, and it looks like you're cutting down the fence. The second thing that happens is that fence is damaged and falls over, and where possible, if there is a damaged version of that fence, a model available for the damaged version of that fence, a damaged version of the fence appears. And that just makes it look like the netting's fallen through, I suppose. Which I thought was pretty cool. So now we've got the vehicle, we can look at the second type of fence, which is fences that are already on the map by default. Those I pretty obviously placed myself on the map. However, these fences here, the smaller fences, are on the map by default. Again, we can cut through these using the option. And once again, that fence is going to fall over. And a replacement version of the fence is going to be put there. And we can walk through it. Now, there is one problem with fences that are already on the map. Despite the fact those fences we originally cut down there, the big fences, are identical to these fences up here, we cannot cut through these ones because they're already on the map by default. Whereas we could cut through those smaller fences down there that were on the map by default. And that's to do with an inconsistency in the way that BIS have made their fences. I can affect those smaller fences down there with their class names, however I cannot affect these bigger fences in the same way. So there's nothing I can do about that really apart from writing a second script. Hopefully things will change and this script should in theory work on those fences if BIS implements a few changes. With the fence repair script, there's one other thing you might want to take into two other things you might want to take into consideration when using it. The first is, in this demo we're affecting a 1,200 meter area, which replaces 130 different fences with fixed equivalents of them, so there's no gaps in the fence. So that's quite a lot of things happening at the beginning of a mission. I've tested this with 8 people and there's been no problems in a multiplayer game. However, on a much larger mission, who knows, it could do. I'm not so sure. I have a theory it won't be that bad in terms of performance, but I have not tested it. The second thing you might want to take into consideration is, despite the fact I've got the angles and the directions of the fences that are being removed and replace them with identical fences, the height of the fence isn't always right. As you can see here, this one's slightly off the ground. It doesn't really stand out that much, I don't think, but if you have OCD you might not want to use it. If we look just around this corner here, for example, this one's a little bit below ground where it should be, and that one's a little bit above ground. Again, I don't see that it's that much out of place, that it's a problem, but it might be for you. The last thing is, these scripts are editable. Feel free to do that. I have included a README file, and it'll show you how you can edit it. For example, if you had, I don't know, the Armour Free map pack, and you wanted this script to work on the on that map, it would just tell you how to replace it, hopefully. It's pretty simple. And then you could fix all the fences around the airfield on Takistan, for example. Haven't tested it, but theoretically it is possible. So the README notes are there if you want to change that. Hopefully this is useful to some of you. If you have any feedback or find any bugs with the script, please feel free to report them and I'll try and fix the problem if it's replicatable. Thanks for watching.